You already know something is off. Not in a dramatic way, just a quiet feeling, like you've been running in place for months. You wake up tired, not because you didn't sleep, but because you went to bed knowing you didn't do what you meant to do. Again, you had the plan, you had the intention, you even had the energy for about 20 minutes. Then your phone was in your hand. Then it was an hour later. Then it was night. And the version of you that was going to work out, read the book, drink the water, get ahead, that version quietly disappeared, without a fight, without an excuse, just gone. And the worst part is, it's not even a bad day when this happens. It's a normal day. That's what scares you. You're not struggling because life is hard. You're struggling because life is comfortable enough to let you stay exactly where you are. Comfortable enough to keep you distracted. Comfortable enough to keep you busy without ever making you better. You scroll, but you're not resting. You watch, but you're not learning. You plan, but you're not starting. And every night, there's this version of yourself you see clearly, what you could look like, how you could feel, who you're supposed to become. And then morning comes, and the gap between that version and this one gets a little harder to look at. That's not laziness. That's what happens when no one ever showed you that the small things are the whole thing. Not the big decisions, not the life-changing moments, the small things. The thing you do before anyone's watching, the choice you make when you're tired, the habit you keep when you don't feel like it. That's where the person you want to be is built, one quiet decision at a time. But here's the truth. The habits you don't have aren't missing because you lack motivation. They're missing because you've been waiting to feel ready. And ready never comes. Not for the people who built something real, not for anyone who actually changed. They didn't feel ready. They just started. They started before it was comfortable, before they were confident, before it made sense, because they understood something most people spend their whole lives ignoring. You don't build discipline to reach a goal. You build discipline to become someone who doesn't need to be pushed, someone who moves because they chose to. Someone who shows up because that's who they are now. That's the shift. Not motivation, identity. Not, I need to work out more, but I am someone who moves their body every day. Not, I should read, but I am someone who learns something every single day. Not, I'll start Monday, but I start now because who I am doesn't wait for permission. The 10 habits I wish I started sooner aren't secrets. They're not productivity hacks. They're not morning routines designed for Instagram. They're decisions, small ones, daily ones, quiet ones. Sleep before midnight because your future self deserves a rested mind. Move your body, not to look different, but to feel like someone who respects themselves. Drink the water. Put down the phone an hour before bed. Read something that stretches you. Sit in silence and actually think. Finish what you start. Do the uncomfortable thing first. Stop explaining why you haven't, and stop waiting for the version of you that has everything figured out, because that version only exists on the other side of the work you're avoiding right now. None of this is complicated. That's the part no one says out loud. It was never complicated. It just required you to choose yourself consistently, quietly, without applause. Because no one's going to congratulate you for going to bed on time. No one sees the moment you put the phone down. No one claps when you drink the water, take the walk, open the book. But you feel it. Slowly, subtly, undeniably. You start to feel like someone who keeps their word to themselves. And that feeling, that quiet, private feeling of self-respect is worth more than any result you're chasing. Because the results are just proof. The real prize is the person you had to become to get them. So here's where I'll leave you. Not with a checklist, not with a challenge to go change your life by Friday. Just a question. The person you picture when you imagine your best self, the focused one, the disciplined one, the one that doesn't make excuses, what is that person doing today that you are not? And more importantly, what are you waiting for?